Yeah, yeah. I put together a little video, something like, something like for the boxing, the boxing fans, not the jealous fans, the fans, man. Because like I said, the Content Creators Association on YouTube Boxing, it consists of a lot of jealous fans. I'm about to throw all this down in front of that truck. Get all my garbage out of here. Let me quit. Let me just toss all this shit out right now, man. I tried to make some chicken salad, man. I put too much of the sweet, spicy, goddamn, put too much of that damn sweet, spicy relish in it, man. Sweet heat relish. I really don't like it, man. It's not my cup of tea. Right, this is, this was it right here. Like I said, it is not my cup of tea. I toss all my garbage right here. So this is it right here. Can't really, the sweet relish. So I just toss all the garbage out right here because, they blowing out the sun. So he gonna scrape all this shit. This is the Bobo tea right here, man. Yo, my kids put me on to this. Put my window up now, y'all. What up, y'all? Some of the guys, man. And we lost some of the guys. 4 in the building. Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. We lost some of the guys, man. Hit the like button, man. I didn't see them back there. We lost some of the guys, man. We lost some of the troops. They might have got called off to a different detail. Nonetheless, listen to the vibes, man. Yo, growth, consistency, tunnel vision, right? Will expose those that are attempting to undermine you. Hey, what up? Hit the like button, man. Because a lot of people, right, they're not for you, And that's why the internet is good. Especially if you're locked into your powers, the internet will expose it. The internet can expose people who are against you and your powers. Real talk. Because the internet is set up through social media with followers and platforms, right? Because, truth be told, right? A lot of y'all not gonna want to hear me say this, but the internet, social media is controlled by the devil, man. Social media is controlled by the devil, man. I just want y'all to know that, man. The devil controls social media, man. Just want to let y'all know that, man. A lot of these dudes that y'all thinking is it or whatever, nah, they got contracts with the devil. They got contracts with the devil, man. That's why if you ever notice, like, the shit that gets pushed on the internet, right? Now they don't get me twisted. They will post positive stories, but those are how do I say this, man? Some of those shits is like, you know, they're picked, man. I'm gonna just use that line. That's a politically correct one. I don't want to offend nobody, but a lot of the shit that you see via social media, on this internet, it's smoke and mirrors, man. Let y'all see how we work, man. I don't want y'all to think I'm just saying running my mouth. I'm not working. I'm actually working, y'all. I'm gonna get all that up right there. What is John doing? Yeah. I'm gonna get some of that. Are you gonna scrape it? You gonna scrape it? Oh, he's gonna scrape mine. I was gonna just pick it up. It ain't that heavy. When it's not that heavy, Gumbo, what up, man? See me, Gumbo, get into my motion. When it's not that heavy, I can get this shit. This ain't really that heavy. There's not a lot of leaves here. But yeah, the internet is controlled by the devil. That is why if you don't sell your soul, or they know they can't really control your voice, control your platform, you gotta be very strong. Not only do you gotta be strong, you gotta be official. A lot of motherfuckers ain't official. And we damn sure know they not strong. They not strong, they weak. That is why the internet is a comfortable spot for them. Because on the internet, not only can you hide, you could be a bum-ass grown man, and you can sit on the internet, you can live in your mother's house. You can do a lot of, like, weak shit. Real talk, you can do a lot of weak shit on the internet and not be called out for it, right? Especially if you or somebody that, you know, you send that message out, right? They love that message. Because that message of being weak or being like lazy and not official, that's the message that they want to drop on the internet. Like when I do these streams like this, and you see me building, working, having a career, grinding, they don't share these. Not only do they not share it, they don't want this out, because this goes against the grain. This goes against the grain, man. Look, right here, look. You see, I'm actually out here in the field, moving and grooving, right? Now, like I said, if I was in the project selling drugs on the block in front of the store, yo, there'd be over 100-some people in here. There'd be over 100-some people in here, right? Real talk. There'd be over 100-some people. Gumbo said, too many know-it-all hating on Crawford. Man, yo, Gumbo, I don't listen. I'm done doing boxing like that. I don't even waste my time. I just put out a boxing video. That's all I'm gonna do now with the boxing. Is just keep exposing how all these niggas that sit online and talk boxing ain't really for the game. They're not for the game. That community that talks boxing every day, that does boxing live streams, they're the reason why boxing is dead right now. They're the reason why there's really no money in boxing and Turkey Al Sheikh, because all they do is gossip about boxing, They don't do nothing for the sport. They don't do nothing for the sport. They thought that they could become YouTube content creators and sit around and talk boxing and make a living. They thought they was gonna make a living. They thought they was gonna create content videos, gossiping about boxing and fight business and make a living. They thought they was gonna make a living, man. Because they was listening to guys talking about they was making all this money off of YouTube. Man, they found the wrong, they got sold the wrong dream. Wrong dream, look. See how we knocking this shit out? Look. We knocking this shit out, man. But he said too many know-it-all hating on Crawford on the cover of Forbes. Man, Crawford is rich, man. I told you what was coming. That's why what's his name said that shit, cause they mad. He got that monopoly money, man. Yeah, he got that monopoly money. De La Hoya was mad. Terrence wasn't supposed to get that big of a bag, man. You know, he was supposed to be happy making 6 million, 5 million, you know what I'm saying? That was his range, man. 6 million, 5 million. You know, he brought. Look, they only want certain fighters to touch that crazy Mega Millions type of money, man. Like you see, Usyk, Fury, they got it. Yo, I don't even think Wilder got it, man. Wilder got paid, man. But then they knocked Wilder off when Wilder could have started getting like, you know, them fucking $50 million joints, man. They just knocked them off. See, I'm gonna just let him get the rest of that. See how we good? We Gucci already. See how that's how you knock it off. Y'all paying attention? See how I got all up in the guts already over here? Now I'll let him get the rest, a little bit of that up. Then I'll tighten the rest of that up and we out. He don't even gotta come all the way back here. Cause I could get all this with the machine. He could just get all that right there. Back up a little bit more. Yeah, get all that right there. That's all you need, John. I got the rest. I'll get the rest. John coming all the way back to, alright. I could have got all this right here. But let me get back to my topic. When you are building, you got to get away from people that are hindrances. And one thing about when you start growing, or like Tyler Perry said, elevating, people that are hindrance show it, right? And social media is one of the best places to come to expose it, because there's a lot of things that go on social media that are free. Hitting the like button is free, right? And a lot of you niggas, and I don't give a fuck if this offends you niggas, go get some motion. A lot of you niggas sit around all day, every day, motionless. And it shows in how you carry it on the internet. You will talk about topics, and I'm gonna use what Gumbo said. You will sit around and talk about boxing all day. And somebody will post something about boxing that you're sitting online gossiping about. Not only will you not hit the like button, you will attempt to act like ignore it. How can you ignore something that you're sitting online motionless talking about, man? Talking about. He said they need to pay attention. It's free. You at a job working. Facts, man. Facts, Gumbo. Look, now I'm gonna get some of this right here. Wow. Show y'all how we rock and roll over here. Look. I'm a machine operator, man. A heavy machine operator. Look, I'm gonna get some of this up right here before he comes back. This shit, you know, this is what we do over here, man. We get to our emotion, man. Yeah, see, know what happened, Gumbo? A lot of these niggas that sat online and knew I was in the boxing business and the boxing game, they were jealous haters, man. They said, oh, yo, we don't like his boxing content. He's not gonna grow. Nigga, I was never trying to be a full-time boxing content creator, man. I just came on YouTube because I seen YouTube, well, at the time, when I came on, I thought YouTube had an official community that fucked with boxing. And I'm like, damn, oh, you niggas is really boxing fans like that. Well, you know, I'm in the gyms. I do boxing. So I put out some boxing content. But the more boxing content that I put out and the more I grew, it just exposed. Like, oh, yo, most of these niggas that sit online that talk boxing, they're jealous fans. And I think the more like connections that I actually started making behind the scenes, on the scene, it just started just exposing people in general. In general. Look, now all I gotta do is probably one pass now, Gumbo. Watch this, I wanna show y'all this. All I gotta do is one pass. That's it. He gonna pick that up and come back and get some more. But watch all the shit that I was doing. I was already damn near, look, clean, see? See? See my shit right here? See all my shit right here? He said they need to pay attention. Now they need to get jobs, nigga. That's why, I try not, I comment on certain shit and jump in chats, but I don't even waste my energy on that. Cause a lot of niggas will see your shit in the chat, right? Because most of the boxing content creators got the crab in the barrel mentality, man. Yeah, they got the crab in the barrel mentality, right? They think by not acknowledging you, it stops your growth, right? It stops your growth. That's why I put that video. I gotta send it to you, Gumbo. Look, you niggas don't like or comment on nothing. I got my kids in the game now, man. Yeah, look, y'all watch me develop and grow an actual media brand. Media brand, right? I watched this shit. For 7 years, y'all watched me develop it, grow it, right? My kids were babies. My oldest is in middle school now, right? Yo, she has a published catalog of boxing work that she did at Madison Square Garden, right? But yo, y'all watched her father build a company up, walk away from a company, start a whole nother company. Right? A whole nother company, all in front of your eyes, right? Most of you niggas that sit online and talk boxing thought by ignoring my content that it was gonna stop me from growing. Only thing it did was it just made me look at you niggas as what you are. Weirdos and jealous ass fans, content fans, man. Like tomorrow's the press conference, right? I'm coming here, I'm getting my money, right? But if niggas was official, I could get you in the press conference. I can get you in the press conference. If I fuck with you and you was official, I could get you in the press conference tomorrow, man. I could be like, yo, such and such is my reporter. Such and such is my reporter. They're going there for me. I can get you in a press conference, man. But yo, niggas sit online don't even know how to build with bosses because they be too busy trying to compete. They be too busy trying to compete with the stupid ass crab in the bucket mentality. And one thing about me, I'm not a gatekeeping ass nigga. See, most of these niggas in this boxing shit are gatekeeping ass niggas, wanna be industry ass niggas. They suckers. Look how I'm done, Gumbo. You see that? Look. I told you, one more pass. That's why you work when they work. If you work when they work, you don't, look, if I would have waited, right? If I would have waited and just sat at the end, which a lot of guys do, I'll be cleaning up right now. But when I see them getting on it, I get on it. Remember on Saturday, I was like, yo, what the fuck is going on, man? When I said, yo, they was procrastinating, I was like, yo, man, I was sitting over in the cut, right? I was sitting in the cut, and I rolled down like, yo, y'all niggas ain't even done yet, man. What the fuck is going on, man? Y'all fucking me up now, man. Look, see, this shit done. This shit done now, look. That shit spotless over here, man. Look, it's spotless. You see this? Spotless, man. That's how you do it, man. Like Coach Rila say, that's how you do it. Look, that's how you do it. Right? That's how you do it. That's Coach Rain's voice. Coach Rain, if Coach Rain was over here with the crew, she'd say, that's how you do it. Yo, Gumbo, you know that sound right there? That was the air brakes. I hit the air brakes. Man. Now, yo, when I was a driver, yo, Gumbo, I would get out and do about 10 pull-ups on the side of the truck. See that truck up there? When I used to be in the 10-wheelers, I'll get out and do a 10. Hang off the side of the truck and do 10 pull-ups. Yeah, you know they wrote me up, right? Y'all got written up, right? Yeah, they wrote me up, right? For doing pull-ups. And I said, yo, there's fitness in the building here, right? I said, so if I start eating a whole bunch of hungry mans and then I can't climb in the truck, I bet y'all wish I was doing the pull-ups then. Yeah, right? Yeah, they said, get out of this office. Yo, Governor, let's help me get out the office. Yo, I said that shit, right? I said, yo, how y'all having me here talking about, yo, I'm doing pull-ups, right? I said, so if I sit in the truck all day, and I eat 3 hungry man heroes, and then my stomach is touching the steering wheel, and I could barely climb in and out the truck, then it's fitness and ability, right? Yeah, I said it's fitness and ability, right? I said, come on, man, I gotta make it make sense, man. Y'all gotta make it make sense, man. Word. If all I do is eat and sit around, and then I can't climb in and out the truck, y'all have me in here talking about fitness and ability, right? So when I do push-ups and I'm doing burpees and pulling up on the side of the truck, it's a problem? Come on, man. I gotta make it make sense, man. They gotta make it make sense, Gumbo. Yeah, they mad Crawford got that bread, man. This shit right here, look. I tried a new mix, man. I used some of this shit right here, right? This right here is the sliced olives, right? I had this. And I had, yo, this right here fucked it up. This hot and sweet relish. I got one more can of chicken salad, man. This shit to me. Let me see something, man. I'm trying to get some of this water out of here, man. It's too watery, man. It's too watery for me. Morley's fighting tonight at the Nationals. Hopefully they don't jerk him. I think they're gonna jerk him though, man. I think they're gonna try to jerk Morley, man. Yeah, they be telling me I be eating like a jail nigga. I be like, how? I never been to jail. I was like, yo, how? Cause I eat canned food like this. I go and get tuna fish and sardines and shit like this. So that makes me eat like a jail nigga, right? I've been working here for 20 years. How I eat like a jail nigga? You gotta go to jail to be a jail nigga. I've been working here for 20 years, man. Now you see how I look. I put some fresh in there. I got a lot of that water out, man. Now this is all chicken. Remember yesterday I did the sardines and the filet. I had one of them this morning. That was my breakfast. But this is how I do right here, man. I be trying to cut back on the breads. Now Friday or something, I might give me a nice bagel. But for at least 3 to 4 of the days out the week, I try not to eliminate a lot of carbs. I try to eliminate a lot of carbs. Look, right here. Good chicken salad right here. Yo, that's busting right there. Look, little $1.25 right here. I switched it up today, man. I got my chicken on. Uh-oh, somebody hit me up. Let me see who that was, man. Let's see who that was, man. I was trying to watch some of the earlier fights at the Nationals, man. I was hoping Morley's fight was early, but he's fighting this evening. He's fighting this evening. Yo, boxing media has turned into a joke. Watch this. I'm about to do an article. Thank you for putting me on to that, Gumbo. I'm about to get my peoples on this article right now. Right? Ah, man. Hold on, I gotta mute it. Y'all can't hear it. Y'all can't hear it. sir. Yes, sir. Yo, Gumbo, this shit is so easy. Watch this. That's what I do now, Gumbo. I'm a content maker, man. Yo, Gumbo, I'm a content maker. I make content, Gumbo. I make content, good brother. You heard, Gumbo? I make content, good brother. Watch this. I seen the picture. Now I gotta get this picture. I gotta screenshot the picture. I gotta screenshot the picture, man. Here it is. I'm gonna screenshot the picture, right? You just gotta learn the game, man. You gotta learn the game, right? See, I got a team with me now, Gumbo. Right? Watch how fast I get this done, right? I got a team with me now, right? So now I'm gonna send my team. I'm gonna send my team my storyboard. But first I wanna get that picture, right? Before I go to the next job site, it's around the corner. But they got to do what they got to do anyway. Nah, Amani didn't go to only Marley. Marley went. Amani didn't go. Marley's there. Marley fights tonight. Hopefully they don't jerk him. Diddy. This shit easy, brother. Yeah, this shit easy work right here.
I have been editing so many short clips for social media. I am underwater.
I haven't been editing nothing. I got a team. You better get you a team, brother. You better get you a team, brother. He said, I have been editing. Nah, you better get you a team. You get you a team. Yeah. She looks shitty. That bitch look funky. That bitch looked funky. Yeah, she looked like she smelled like pure shit. That's the type of shit niggas be like in their head. That old funky bitch. Get your funky ass out of here, bitch. Look what I just put out. Look, boom. Boom. We go one more time right there. Two more times right there. There it is right there. Then I'll finish it off. Oh. Let me see. Where's my crop? I want to crop that a little bit. How can I crop that? No. I want to crop that. Alright, I'm gonna add this right here. They in the bushes. Look. And then I'll finish it off right here. that, and that. Now, look, this is how you get a man right here. I'm showing you how to create content. Look. You hear that? Look. Look how fast I just put this together. Gumbo, look. Look. I'm a content maker, Gumbo. It ain't hard to make content. Look. Now I'm gonna use this right here. Y'all see it? Yo, the intro's too long. Look. How's that right there? Look. Some people got to have it. Look. How's that right there, Gumbo? All right, that's it right there. Look. They ain't messing with me with this content, man. They ain't messing with, this is content right here, man. Y'all just tagged you in this Gumbo. Look, this is content, man. This how you put out content. Watch. Content right here, man. They ain't messing with me with this shit, man. Watch this. what I do, man. I put out content, man. I put out content, man. Look. Easy work right here, man. But they'll tell you, look, Gumbo, they'll tell you nobody watches me. Look how I'm setting the tone right now. Setting the tone. I got a team with me now, baby. See, all my shit is coming out now. I got a team with me. A lot of you niggas just sit around motionless, jealous. I see your comment, Gumbo. Say, like, I got a team. You said hate on that, suckers. I see. You see how I get the alerts? Yeah, you see how I get the alerts? I'm just communicating with my peoples, right? I'm telling them how I want it formatted, and I'm just sending them the songs, right? I'm sending them the songs, man. I'm sending them the songs, right? Look, I just sent them another one. He said, hate on that, suckers. Facts, man. All right, let me see where the next location is, man. Let me see where the next location is. Ah, man, hold on. That was right around the corner, y'all. That shit's right around the corner. Your money right. My paper, my paper. Dead end over here, yeah. Yo, this shit easy, man. This shit easy to me now, man. I just had to get the right people with me, man. Yeah, I just had to get the right people with me, man. This shit easy. Easy.
All of your short form clips. You need to check out this new AI that can do that.
this shit easy now, man. Yeah, this shit easy. Oh my god. Yeah, how long you think they can keep trying to deny, the source? Huh? How long before they gotta give me my flowers? Before they gotta give me my flowers, y'all. Now I just put this on. I put this on in all my groups, right? That's how you kill the game. That's how you kill the game right here. So now they can't deny the content, man. Then I just share this in all these other groups. It's like, yo, y'all are weirdos, man. Y'all are social media weirdos, man. Y'all online every day, all day. I'm putting out content. Gumbo, I see you, Gumbo. I see you, Gumbo. Yo, Gumbo out here sharing the content. I see you, Gumbo. I got the notification. I see you. I see you sharing the content. See, look. Yo, I got a team with me now, Gumbo. All I gotta do is get on the what's the name, right? I just gotta get on the horn and be like, yo, listen, this is what I need. Put it up like this, right? Look, yeah. I'll be like, yo, put it up like this, and put that sword stamp on it. Watch what it does. Yo, look, watch what it does. Let's see what it sparks, right? Put it out. taking off already, Gumbo. Just that quick. Yo, that quick. It's taking off. They know who got the sauce out here, man. They know who got the sauce out here, man. They know who got the sauce out here, man. They gotta come see me, man. Y'all bring your budget though. I don't work for free. Yeah, look, I don't work for free, man. Look, I don't work for free, man. Yo, come with your budget. I don't work for free. Look, I don't work for free. You know, you do have options. Look, I don't work for free.
And after this, we'll head to the Daily Sidewalk.
Okay.
Down by Colmac Road.
Yeah, yeah.
The other one's spot 4, one's waiting to make a during.
All right. So I'll touch this and then I'll meet y'all over there. All right. Money, 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 money. Money. Money, 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 money. Y'all don't work for free, y'all. Money.